Three, two, one. All right, all right. Hello to all my fearless peeps out here. Happy Freedom Friday, happy Fun Friday, happy Focus Friday, but most importantly, happy Fearless Friday to all my fearless people out there. We are live in the building with technical difficulties and all because I don't know where the rest of my guests went, but we're going to continue to keep it pushing and keep it popping until they are able to get their technical difficulties together. It's okay because it's always going to be something, and I'm going to be all right with that. My name is LK Scott, and I am here live with Facebook Groups Unite. I thought that it would be very, very beneficial for you to see these dope Facebook queens that will be in the building. We already have my girl up in the building, Miss Lamona. Miss Lamona, let me tell you about this woman right here, okay? She is the CEO, the founder of Fit Girl Gang. So let's give her a round of applause and let me go ahead and unmute her on my side. I'm so excited. Hold on, let me get my clap. Can you hear my clap? You heard my clap? Yes, you heard my clap. Yeah, I'm pretty legit now because yes, I am legit now because I done got me a little microphone. I done got me a little bit of everything, so I can do that. Yes, get you a mic, girl. Did you hear the laugh?
Yes.
Yes. I'm pretty legit over here. Get you a mic. It's purple. Mine is purple because purple is my favorite color. And I'm gonna go ahead. There goes the rest of my peoples. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm excited. Yes. Okay. So I just already introduced Miss Lamona, the CEO, the founder of Fit Girl Gang. So we have welcomed her into the building. Okay. My next person that's coming up. Okay. This young lady, I have been in her group for about, I think, 2 months now. And when I say that her group is dope, it brings light and positivity. Like, I just am in awe of all the positive feedback that I get from the group. And I also see what other women are doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Miss Tamer. Okay, and then our next. First of all, let me go back to Lamona. Lamona, when I tell her her group has inspired me. She was the first group that I really started engaging in Fit Girl Gang back in March when the Panorama was coming on. I decided I wanted to work out, and so because I started wanting to work out, I was like, okay, I need a workout group to hold my mule while I work out. Okay. And so her group has like really, really inspired me to keep pressing toward the mark of greatness as far as fitness and health. And she also brings her group brings positive light as well. And I actually got to meet her in person, even though I saw her in church a couple of times, but I didn't know who she was because her hair was cut, and then she just all of a sudden had these braids. So you know how us as black women, we be changing our hairstyles like we chameleons. And so then we got to take second looks, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. And I think that's dope as a black women. So I just want to make sure I had acknowledged that. Okay. The last person I am going to acknowledge. Okay. Let me tell you how I met this queen. Okay. So I went to my first pure romance party, right? And so when you look at her, you're like, does she really know what she doing, or does she really know what she doing as far as sexual activity with your man, right? And so once she started educating me, and her little sweet face was not a little sweet no more. I see the little other side of her. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder of Naughty and Nice, Ladies Only, I now introduce you to Miss Nisha. Yeah. Okay, so how you ladies doing today? How you vibing? How you doing on this Friday? Yeah, I know y'all can talk. Unmute your mic. Y'all don't have to be.
Good.
You doing good. What is so good about this Friday? Like, what you got going on, K-Mo?
Because I'm off work and I worked out, so I'm feeling good. It's the weekend.
How about that? How you feeling over there, Lamona?
You know what? I'm off work, but I actually have to work tomorrow. However, I did get a workout in today too. So, hey, it's Mother's Day weekend. I'm gonna relax, get my presents, and just chill.
Yes, I feel you. Heavy on the relax. Like, don't even call me mama right now. Just don't say nothing. Just go over there. How about you, Nisha? How are you feeling on this Friday? Hold on. Let's unmute you. Okay, now
There we
speak.
go.
Okay.
I'm good. I am tired, so I'm hoping to be able to have a relaxing weekend. It's been a long week, but it's been a good day today.
Well, we won't hold you too long because, like I said to Lamona, we're going to the hibachi grill.
Oh no, I like grilled chop.
Oh, you do? I know you do. I know you do. And we're going to talk about that too, about that girl talk. I'm telling you guys that Naughty and Nice ladies only goes hard in the paint. Like, I really love it. Okay, so before we get into what we're about to get into, we're going to go ahead and play this game. We're going to play Urban Trivia. That's what we're going to play. We're going to play Urban Trivia on today. I feel like that y'all should know y'all urban trivia. Like, I really feel like that y'all got
I
this.
don't know.
You don't know? I think you got this. Y'all ready, ladies? What up, Bernard? I love you. And guys, please, if you're here supporting someone, please just type it in the chat. Say, I'm here to support Nisha. I'm here to support Kamo. I'm here to support Lamona. Yeah, Big Girl Gang. Yeah, Naughty and Nice. Yeah, Big Black Girls of Texas. Like, come on. I want you to make sure that our people is here in live in the building. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Charlie Wilson, a.k.a. Uncle Charlie, got his start in which legendary group? A, Maze, B, the Gap Band, C, Earth, Wind, and Fire, or D, the Ohio Players?
Gap Band.
What you got, Nisha?
Gap Band.
Gap Band. You know
Earth,
what?
Wind, and Fire. I don't know.
Well, Miss Lamona had answered it first, so she got that 1 point. So
What's
congratulations.
the rules? It's
How do
whoever
we answer though? How do we answer?
I want.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to each person. Okay, how about that? And if they get it wrong, then we'll go to the next person. Okay. So remember, y'all are trying to win a $25 gift card right now. This is on the line, a $25 gift card. Who likes to go shop on Amazon? Who got a Prime account? That would be. I'm telling you, who gets a box weekly would be probably me. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, here you go, Nisha. You ready, Nisha?
Okay.
All right. Name that movie. I gotta fight every night to prove my love. Is that A, Cooley High, B, The 5 Heartbeats, C, Think Like a Man, or D, Why Did I Get Married? 5,
The 5 heartbeats.
4.
What came on say
Kamo got a point. The 5 Heartbeats. What's going on with you, Nisha? You look like you was under pressure.
Listen, I don't know. I told you I don't know these things. I told you.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We gonna get you
We're
some
gonna
black card.
we're gonna take her hood card.
Yeah, we are gonna take her hood card.
I don't even listen. I don't even have. Okay, next question. I don't even have a hood card. Don't. Okay.
It's okay, Nisha. It's okay. We did not know. It's okay. All right, here we go. It's Kamo's turn, even though she answered it. Okay. Here we go, Kamo. Finish the line. 15, 30, 37, 38. Do. Is it A 2547, B 4567, C 8537, or D 4547? 5, 4, 3, 2. It is D. 4547. You got that point. Are you
Yeah,
ready?
I knew that.
You knew that?
I did.
Oh man, that could have been your point right there. Okay, Miss Lamona, here we go. According to Wyclef Jean on the song 911, how tall was the alleged assailant? A, 6'1", B, 5'1", C, 5'3", or D, 6'3". 5, 4, 3.
5'1".
You are correct. 5'1". Okay. Come on, Nisha. Okay, you ready, Nisha?
I'm gonna just let them. Okay, I'm gonna
Listen,
try.
you got to try. I want you to try. Okay, I want you to put some effort into it. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the jingle company Jamie worked for on the Jamie Foxx show? A, Jingles a Million. B, Jingle Bells. C, Jingles 2000. Or D, New Era Jingles 5.
Was this Jingle 2000?
It is correct. You got a whole. Look at you. Look at you. You got it. You got it. You did it. You did. I'm so proud of you. Look at you.
Thank you so much.
You look like you was under pressure.
I was. My husband loved Jamie Foxx. I couldn't get this wrong.
But I'm banking. My husband's banking on this. I could not let him down. Okay, here we go, K-Mo. You ready? All right. On the show, Insecure, what was the name of the nonprofit organization that Issa worked for? A, the Red Cross. B, Helping Hands. C, Helping the Hood. Or D, We Got Y'all. 5, 4, 3,
Helping hands.
2. And Lamona for the steal.
I didn't get the question.
No, I don't really watch the show.
I will repeat the question. On the show Insecure, what was the name of the nonprofit organization that Issa worked for? A, the Red Cross. B, Helping Hands. C, Helping the Hood. Or D, We Got Y'all. 5, 4,
D.
3. You are correct. Yes, D, We Got Y'all. Okay. So it's still your turn because remember we was going around. Okay, here we go. On the show Power, what was the name of Ghost and Tasha's youngest daughter, aka baby girl? Is it A, Raina, B, Layla, C, Savannah, or D, Yasmin?
Jasmine.
It is Yasmin. You are correct. All right. Ready, Nisha?
We gonna see.
Okay, here we go. What state is the show P Valley set in? A, Mississippi. B, Georgia. C, Texas. Or D, Florida?
Mississippi.
ASMI, crickle.
Yes, it is. You got it. See, you got two. All right, Kay. You
Oh,
what?
I was a little confused. I didn't know you called her name. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's your turn, K-Mo.
Okay.
On the movie The Wood, what was Slim's real name? A, Ladarius. B, Levante. Oh, she left again. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know why your thing is not letting you be great today.
I don't know.
Okay, on the movie The Wood, what was Slim's real name? A, Ladarius. B, Levante. C, Lavinio. Or D, Slim was his real name?
I'm gonna just say Slim because I don't know.
And Lamona for the steal, what you got?
C.
It is Lavinio. You are correct. All right, Lamona, it's still your turn. According to the African proverb, which of the following are not characteristics of a savage? A, classy. B, bougie. C, silly. or D, ratchet?
C.
It is correct. Y'all, I was thinking, look, I was singing the song about I'm a savage.
That was ours.
Ratchet. I think everybody
That's
was
what I
doing
was just
that.
doing.
I feel like everybody was doing that at that time. All right,
Did you say that was an African what?
proverb. According to the African proverb, I've never heard that either. So I was like African proverb, but I thought that was a cool question.
Okay.
All right, Nisha, here goes the last question.
Oh my
Finish
god.
the finish the phrase. Don't come for me, A, until I come for you. Go ahead. I feel like you want to say it.
Don't come for me unless I send for you. Is
You
that one?
you are definitely correct. And who said that? Let's talk about it. Who said that?
I don't know, but it's known. It's very known. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Was it somebody, mama?
It, it was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Miss Twirl herself. What I forgot her
Oh,
name. Her name
Kenya.
Kenya Moore. Yeah, that's who it was. Well, guys, thank you so much, guys, for playing this. The person who just won is Miss Lamona. Amazon card. Congratulations. Make sure to send me your address so then I can send this in the mail to you, okay? All right, so here we go. This is what we really came for. We really came for Facebook Groups Unite. Of course, me, I have a group called the Scariest Fearless Woman. But that's here nor there because we're not talking about me today. I want to make sure that I am being of servitude to my queens, that I'm in their Facebook group. And so I want to hear from them because I'm pretty sure there's some things that I can relate to, and vice versa. And I'm going to go ahead and put this disclaimer out there right now. This is a no judgment free zone. We are here to be our authentic self. If you can't handle it, you can go ahead and log off right now because my thing is it's my show and I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. But I love you. I love you. And I'm going to continue, period. I'm going to continue to love you. All right. First question number one. What inspired you to create the group? What inspired you to create your group? I'm gonna have Simona to go first. Go ahead.
Well, I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to lose weight, and I was gonna go have weight loss surgery. But before I could actually go have the surgery, I kind of chickened out because I was just paranoid that I wasn't going to wake up from anesthesia. It was so many things that people were saying negative about weight loss surgery. So by the time it was time for me to have the surgery, I was just like, I can't do it. So I got a trainer. I started working out. I got a meal plan. I started eating his meal plan. And I'm talking about working out hard 5 days a week, eating right, eating clean. And I went from not being able to walk on the treadmill 5 minutes to literally jogging 45 minutes. So that was that really did something to me. It woke something up in me. And I had so many friends that wanted to, number one, lose weight, wanted to get healthy. They couldn't afford to have a personal trainer. So what I did was I used to take my phone in the gym, have him record me, and post them. But then everybody wasn't able to see it. So I just decided one night, you know what? I'm going to create a little space and I can do that. I can take my phone in the gym, post my videos, post my meal prep, and share that with everyone else so that anybody could actually, get into fitness. Anybody could actually lose weight, be healthy, feel good about themselves. And I wanted women to do that. So that's what inspired me to do that.
That's beautiful. I'm so glad that you have people out there giving you information on, the things that happens when you go into surgery or whatnot. And I'm not saying that surgery is bad or anything, but some works for other people or whatnot. And I love how you were inspired to create this group because you wanted to show people, hey, with the motivation, you got this. I believe in you. And anytime that you are on live or anytime I've seen you speak or whatnot, all I see is greatness coming from your group, and not just because I know you or anything. It's because I see that you genuinely want people to win through weight loss. So thank you so much for having that group. We appreciate it. Shout out to my girl Arena Hudson. She was on here last week. I appreciate you watching, girl. I love you oh so much. All right. So let's go ahead and go to K-Mo. Miss K-Mo of Black Girls of Texas. What inspired you to create your group?
So I moved here in 2016, and for a year I was just like chilling. I joined this community of women, and it was just not for Black women at all. It's very popular girl hang out here, but it just wasn't for Black women. You would go to the events, you just left out. Nobody would talk to you. I just felt like an outsider, and I wasn't the only one. And so I was actually at one of these events that they were having, and I was like, we need something for Black women because we need to know each other in Dallas and Texas. We need to be connected. And so that's when the idea had just came. I sat on it for like 2 months, and then I was just like, forget it. I'm just gonna start a group and start a Instagram, and then we're gonna rock with it. Because I wanted to find friends, I wanted to connect with Black women out here because I was by myself. And so I started it, and it was cool. Like I was doing stuff, but it really didn't have like in the Facebook group. There was like you hear a pin drop, so I was like, I don't think I want this Facebook group anymore. I'm gonna keep the Instagram, and all of a sudden it just exploded into this thing it is now, which is it's always been like the sisterhood, the culture, the networking. It's always been that. But now it really is like being pushed into something greater and actually pushing me. And I want people to know that Black women do get along, not can get along, but they do get along. They do support each other. We are positive. I don't allow any negativity in the group. I don't allow you saying no B word, no F word, no none of that. You will get kicked out. It's because we already have enough against us as Black women, and we don't need to do it to each other. If you're doing it to your sister, you're doing it to me. And so that's what I
Let her be great. You come with you, boy. You coming back. Don't worry about it.
Girl, because that was some good stuff.
That was some good stuff. Keep going, sis. I got you.
Oh, here we go. So
Did you share this to the group? Did you share this to the group?
I don't know how I can from this thing. I don't know how I can, but I did share the poster. Okay. But I just want people to know that Black women are so much greater than love and hip hop and all the stuff that you see on television. Hopefully one day they can see us, because then it expands to other cities, because we hold the key, and with Black women are prototype. Nothing runs without Black women, period. And I just want people to know that. So that's why this is so important to me, and it's very near dear to my heart. And I'm glad to see like where it is now, and I'm excited to see like what it's gonna be in the future, because I know it's only gonna get greater.
Definitely.
And wait, what's the name of the group again? Because I'm looking it up.
Black Girls Texas.
Yeah, she definitely brings that positive energy into the group. One thing I can say about this group is I was a little nervous coming into this group because yes, it's a lot of women in there, and it's like I'm not intimidated by them, but I was just afraid of being vulnerable towards our Black women, because sometimes we don't know how people shake or move. And so I had to observe the group before I started really interacting with the group. And when I saw that people were introducing themselves and people like welcoming you with open arms, I was like, okay, this is a group I can really rock with. And the first event, because she has events every like events like the first of the month, first of the month, the second, yeah, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And so she had had a bar crawl or whatnot. And so I went out there. It was so many people from the Black Girls of Texas. I was like,
yeah,
this is pretty dope. Like,
I don't see it. You say Black Girls of Texas?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I will make sure to add you to the group if you can't find it, okay? And so I got to meet her, but I knew she was overwhelmed with a lot of people. So, and I'm one of them type, hey, I want you to see my face so you know I support you, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go. That's just the type of person I am. I don't have to be all around the people or whatnot. I just needed you to see, hey, I support you, sis, and I'm here or whatnot. And I thank you for creating that space for women to come together to inspire other people, to empower other people too, and allow them to share their businesses as well, because she does allow people on Mondays and Saturdays, right? Of each week for them to post their business or whatnot. And it comes with a fee. But my thing is, I understand why you're doing it, because my thing is we want to see sis win too or whatnot. And so I'm pretty sure that's going toward the Black Girls of Texas and the things that we are doing as well.
It
So
is. I want people to
yeah,
know this right now. I don't get any of that. And I just want people to know it goes towards other things that we are doing and that is happening. So I just want to say
I think that people automatically assume that because you have such a large group and if any money is involved, because we sell shirts, we sell all kinds of merchandise. I think that they believe that this money is going in our bank accounts. It's going in my pocket. And it's so crazy because I have almost 13,000 women in this group, and I literally give away money. Like I literally on my birthday, I did trivia, and whoever won the trivia, I cash out. Like all day, all that week, as a matter of fact, I was doing trivia. I mean, I literally give the merchandise away. Um, gift cards, massages, mani pedis. Like it's any given day, I might wake up and be like, look here, I'm just trying to give some stuff away today. So I think that they think that because you are the founder of a group, you are getting money for it. And my reason for, I mean, I'm selling t-shirts because it costs me to make the t-shirt. But also I pour that money back into the community. These people don't know how many emails and inboxes I get with single women that just need to feed their kids, or single women that just need the electric bill paid, any little thing that can happen. So when I have those extra funds that those t-shirt sales or whatever comes in, and sometimes my own personal bank account, I help. I help. And it's not something that I want to brag about. It's just something that God has basically blessed me to do. And anytime the spirit moves me to do something, I'm gonna be obedient and I'm gonna do it. And that's just that. So
I whole yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. Like my thing is with the t-shirt selling, I mean, it costs money to do those things, and so
it costs
therefore
money
I'm
to make money. Big
it
money.
costs money to make money too.
period.
And so therefore my thing is I'm a big giver too, Lamona. And I'm like, okay, guys, I just want you to support the movement. It's not going into my pocket. It is because I really want you guys to support the movement of what's going on. And I know it's not about me. This is for other people to see, hey, we can unite together. We want to
Yes,
serve
ma'am.
each other. We want to come together and have
Yes, ma'am.
peace, because sometimes in my group I'm like, I just want peace. I just want to say what I want to say and not have no judgment there. So that's where I go to Fit Girl Gang, because they understand about the health stuff. I go to Black Girls of Texas because they can give me advice, and they're not yet. I know I've seen in action that they're not yes men. Okay. Or if I just want to talk about, me having sex, I can go to Nadia Nice. You know what I'm saying? Why do you still cringe over that? I don't understand. You should know. Okay, she's not all about having sex. She does put positive things, positive quotes on her thing every morning. Okay, guys, just let you guys know. I don't want y'all thinking that my girl's just the freakiest thing in the world.
What? That's her business.
Exactly. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just saying she be educating me, and I love it. All right, Miss Nisha, what inspired you to create the group and go? Oh, hold on. You are on mute. Go ahead.
Miss Tal, you had to mute me because they in this building they was running around yelling and talking loud from one side of the building to the next, so I had to be muted
Put
for
it
a
in there,
moment
Mama.
right there.
Okay.
See, I just want to see
But
it.
no, I created the Naughty and Nice Ladies Only Lounge when I started my business as a peer romance consultant, because I wanted to have a space where we could talk about some things that maybe we don't feel comfortable talking about, where babe can see it, or where my mamas and grannies and aunties be on Facebook, the first ladies at the church be on Facebook, and we may not want them, to know how we get down with the get down. So I wanted to create a space where we could talk about that. We could ask those questions. At my parties, I'm always saying my ordering space is Vegas, and what we talk about in there is what me and you talk about. And so the lounge is kind of the after party, and what goes on in the after party stays in the after party unless you choose to tell your baby what you posted about in the after party, or what you learned you take home and experiment with. But we have our days where we on our best behavior, and then we have our days where not so much.
No, you be throwing me off with them pictures. Oh my gosh. I was like, hey, is my mind really that off like that? Like real? Like, and then she has bingo. Also, she does bingo. When do you do bingo?
I do bingo the last Thursday of every month, and it's just a virtual bingo. We get on Zoom and play some games. I give away products as prizes, so it's not something that people have to buy into, where you pay $2 for a bingo spot, and I'm not doing all of that. That's too much to keep up with. So it's just something for us to get together and have fun. And then I recently started doing Girl Talk every third Wednesday of the month. And we just kind of have this one specific topic that either I personally have questions about, because I'm very transparent in telling people this is new for me. I have not always known what I know now, or been as transparent about my journey and experiences as I am now. So it may be a topic that I have questions about, a topic that a lot of people in the group have been presenting questions about. And this month, with it being Mental Health Awareness Month, our topic for Girl Talk this month is self-care and mental health as a woman, from a woman's perspective. So I actually posted in the Black Girls of Texas group that I was looking for a therapist and found me some help. So we're going to have some ladies that were actually tagged in that post hopping on the Girl Talk to give us some tips and some self-care things that we can do just to make sure we're not going stir crazy wearing all the hats that we wear on a daily basis.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. You see how we intertwine? I love group. The next question is, what are the challenges that you face in your group? That's a good one, huh? What's the word?
Can you say it again for me? Because I
can
can barely hear you.
Okay. The question is, what are the challenges you face in your group?
The challenges I face are one, people don't like to read the guidelines. They kind of just want to do what they want to do, and not realizing that like we put in work for these groups that people don't realize we do behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. It's not fun, but we have to do a lot of maintenance with these groups, and so when it's a large group, it has to be organized. And so sometimes I get messages of people want to do things that's not a part of the guidelines, or asking me questions of why they can't do certain things, and it's just like the guidelines are the guidelines. It's just what it is. Or sometimes people want to get catty in the group, and people report them, and so I have to unfortunately remove them. But the number one thing is either people don't like to read, or they just want to do what they want to do. That's what it is. I mean, my inbox is so full for no reason, and I'll be like, if we just read.
Because reading is fundamental. It's fundamental.
That's a big challenge for me, though. That is a huge
I think
challenge.
that for me, I don't really have any challenges because straight out the gate, I had a one and done. I don't do marketing and advertising in the group because I wanted the group to solely focus on the women. And I do know that women, anybody that has a business, and it's just the entrepreneurship in anybody to want to advertise their business. So I felt like if I allowed the marketing and advertising, that would overshadow what we are really here for. So it wasn't that type of group. However, there are a lot of entrepreneurs in our group. So I'll let them do that on Network Saturday. We can network Saturday. So we'll have a thread and you can post your stuff. And I open up that thread on Saturdays and you can see, go through and see what everybody sells, what everybody does on Saturdays. Or you can even go anytime of the week and see if you want to support that individual, but in order to post your business or network, you only can do that on Saturdays. The only challenge, and I guess it's a good challenge in the group, when I very first started the group, obviously I had my hair cut short, it was blonde, and the group started, and we started out with 37 women. Within a week, we had 1,500. The next week, we had 3,000. And then the next week, it just grew and grew and grew. And I literally became this overnight Facebook celebrity. So I couldn't go anywhere, at least in the Dallas Fort Worth area, without somebody being like, "Hey, let me get a picture." And I wasn't used to that, so I was just like, "Oh, wait, hold up."
Wait
I
a
wanted
minute.
to be like a private person, so if I'm out with my dude, they would come up, or if I'm out with my family, and that was the only real challenge that I had, having to accept that people noticed who I was. So with that being said, guess what? I couldn't go outside looking any kind of way. I could because at any given time, people was wanting to snap a picture and post it. I couldn't run outside without some lip gloss or have my little head wrap on or something. I couldn't do any of that anymore. So you always have to pretty much be put together if you go somewhere. That was a challenge for me because I just like to be at home and chilling. And if I want to run to Walmart real quick, I need to do that. But not now. I gotta go brush my hair out. I gotta make sure ain't nothing on me. And that was one of my challenges. But in the group, we do not allow my admin team. I have to shout out to them because they are quick to catch anything. We don't allow. I mean, like I even have my algorithm set up to catch little slick words, cuss words, stuff like that. So we are really a family. Every woman, we have some amazing women in that group, and they literally help each other. And that's one of the things that I love. So the only challenge for me was uh being recognized, I guess.
Okay, okay. What about
That's
you?
a good thing, though. You just gave me a good
Right.
idea. Thank you.
There you
You just
go.
gave me what you said. So I'm going to change some things.
But you know
Anywho,
what? What happens sometimes is I feel like we put what's on there for Network Saturdays, but the thing is she makes sure she says this. Make sure you put something on there, but you also support somebody on there as well. And I think that's very important for us to do because how you gonna sit there and just put your stuff out there and you want people to buy into you, but you're not helping out the nexus over there. So it's
Exactly.
really important for you to make sure that you are supporting as well, just like you want somebody to support you. And it's gonna be
Absolutely.
strangers who support you. Like random strangers are gonna be the one who supports you the most. And
yep.
I am just now learning this. I've been learning this whole, well, not this whole month, but since the middle of last month, that it's going to be strangers that's going to support you the most, and that's because they're unfamiliar with you. They don't know who you are, and I really think that's pretty dope. That we have these Facebook groups. We don't even know these people, but yet they're rocking with us and they're telling us, "Hey, keep going, keep pressing," and that's my why toward that from the groups that I've seen. Miss Nisha.
I don't don't think that my challenges are going to be the same because y'all popping, okay?
You
I
gonna come
got,
up?
listen, and I receive it. I most definitely do. But I think the hardest thing for me has just been the engagement in my group. Just boosting the engagement and keeping people engaged with me, talking to one another. Like you get to this point where if I'm not saying anything in the group, you won't hear anything in the group. And then when people do start saying something, it's the same, maybe 5 people, and then it'll be the same 10 people, and then you still have 90% of the group that you never hear anything from. And sometimes it is a struggle because the things that we talk about in that group, whether it's sexually based or not, it's pretty intimate. And so I don't want people in the group that are just there to be nosy and take screenshots and go back. That's not what we're doing. So I think that's just been my most challenging thing, is just making sure I keep the engagement going, and then when the silence happens, I'm removing who I think or what I think may be a threat, for a lack of better words, to who's in the group and what we're talking about, because
You know
I'm
what? I would do
transparent.
something controversial. Like when you say the
Mhm.
silence, like that's, because you have an amazing group. I'm not in it and I'm going to join, but I think that this is something that women, number one, need to be in, because we need to know how to please our men and they need to know how to please us too. So we need to, that's the engagement part right there. If it's women and men, like they need to know how to please us. So sometimes it's hard to have that conversation with your partner to say, hey, I'm not getting this, or I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That's a hard
Mhm.
conversation to have. But I think when the silence happens, me just throwing out advice, I would do something controversial. I would throw some controversial questions out there to get people talking, getting them engaged. And I wouldn't do it all the time, but when the silence happens, get controversial with them and just kind of like put something out there, because I can even have a moment of silence, I would say, in my group to where nobody's really posting. Now, granted,
Mhm.
the group, they're posting every day, all day long in this group of mine. But sometimes it gets to be a redundant thing to where all you see is pictures of somebody at the gym, just somebody.
Mhm.
And I want to know, how are you doing today? What's going on with you today? How are you feeling today? How is your journey and your weight loss and your health and fitness coming on? What got you started? So how are you doing in your meals and stuff like that in my group? So I'm just throwing that out there to just kind of be controversial. Don't get us wrong. We are not the women that are just eating lettuce and water. And
You're not.
no, ma'am. We are eating. Like we have issues like everybody else, real
Yeah.
issues. I got a problem right now with sweet stuff. It's like I'm trying to divorce it and it won't leave me. So we got issues. And sometimes I fall off and I get a
Is
pizza.
that
And
Nutella?
sometimes I'm gonna get a burger. And
Yes,
sometimes
girl,
the
I
whole
love
that's what
it.
I'm talking about. Sometimes a whole week is bad. So what I do like is that you can go into there, whatever your groups are. It's supposed to be a comfort zone people,
Yeah.
your people. It's a comfort zone. So if you have this group and y'all talking about sex, number one, don't be shy about talking about sex, because that's how you got here.
How about that?
Everybody doing it. Everybody doing it. We just need to know how to do it right. So when we need that, we need
Oh
to know how to do
yes.
it.
Do it right. I like that. You just gotta
That's
know
what I
how
said.
to do
I'm
it right.
pretty transparent about my journey. Um, because I haven't always been this comfortable. Like she said, I still cringe sometimes. Or like, oh girl, wait a minute, now you took me too fast. Because I'm 30, I'll be 31 in August. And I didn't get to this point in my life until I was 29, 28, 29. So I haven't always been this open and this comfortable, and sometimes I still have those struggle points and struggle moments where I want to go back into my shell, like today, because I'm a back row saint. Being in the in the forefront is not me. But I know I've noticed that the more open I am and the more transparent I am, the more the ladies in my group start to be.
Absolutely.
That's why I say I think that's just been the most challenging thing for me, is keeping that going. And it may also be because personally I have to keep that going. I have to push myself to continue being open or continue being transparent, and not always reverting back to the comfort zone of being in the shadows.
Oh, that sound like me. Oh my gosh. Because I remember, starting the group. I'm used to being behind the scenes person too. I will be your biggest cheerleader behind the scenes. If you want to be the motivational speaker, you better motivate and speak. You speak it like you spit it. And I'm gonna make sure I encourage you behind the scenes so I'm good. And so it was really hard for me to come out of my comfort zone. Like, I'm lively. I'm a ambivert, okay? An intro extrovert for y'all who don't know that. And so I'm okay with talking with people on a personal level, but on a platform, it's way different because you got eyes on you, and you got to kind of be careful what you say, because the thing is, people can't receive you like other people can receive you, and so. I try to watch my words as much as I can, but my thing is, if once it come out of my mouth, it come out of my mouth. But at the end of the day, who gonna be mad is them. I'm sorry, started to my head, not my heart. I didn't mean to offend you. I haven't yet had anybody to come to me and say, well, Lauren, you did XYZ yet. But that's one thing that one of my challenges for myself is I have to ensure that I have to think before I speak. And that's really hard for me because I like to say I said what I said and I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So that's one of my challenges that I know I have had holding a Facebook group. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go to the last question. But before we go, I just wanted to shout out Miss Latoya. I see you out there. Hey, how you doing, girl? Shout out to you. Last question is, what inspires you to keep posting and keep pushing?
I'm gonna go first. I know that I can't give up because, like you said, I mean, I have a group of almost 13,000 women, and they joined this group for a reason. So I can't give up. If I give up, and to be honest, it's not me always supporting and motivating the women in the group. The women support and motivate me. These past couple of months, I've been sick. I've been, just ill and not able to physically work out. So when I'm not posting, I get women that are inboxing, you okay? You need anything? I cannot give up, because when I do give up, then they, in return, it's like I got to keep going because I know I got people watching, and I got a lot of people. That's just like as a mother, you don't give up because your kids are watching. You want to set the example. So I got to continue to get in there. I got to continue to go work out. I got to continue to go walk and do something and show them and set the example. So that's what makes me continue to post and continue to be engaged and continue to go live, because I got people watching. I got to set the example.
And people are watching even though they're not clicking too. And it's crazy how people do that, but that's because they wholeheartedly want to see, what's going on and what you're doing and whatnot. So yeah, I agree with you on that. Camo, what keeps you posting?
I would say that I know that there's still more women who need a group like this, and of course, girls keep me posting. They keep posting. They keep the people alive. And people just need that positive, safe space. And I know they do, because I sometimes I be like, I'm tired. I don't want to do Facebook today. But I just know somebody needs it. I get a lot of messages from women on the sidebar and stuff like that. So, that just really keeps me going. Like, okay, this is a good thing. And it's just gotta suck it up and keep moving. But I love doing it though. So yeah, that's what keeps me going.
Beautiful. Miss Misha, what's up?
I think I need it. I don't know. It's hard to put into words, honestly. But I feel like I need what my group brings to people just as much as somebody else may need it and I don't even know. Because like I said, I haven't always been confident in myself as a woman or as a wife. And I still struggle with that. So having that space where I can be transparent, they've made it comfortable for me to be open and transparent about what I struggle with, what I used to struggle with, how far I've come. And knowing that sometimes if I don't feel like it would be well received for me to post on my page, I know I can go in that group and it's going to be some people in that group that will come around me or message me and be like, girl, if you need me to pull up, I got you. Because my pull up game on people be real strong. If you go quiet on me and I feel like in my spirit something's not right, I'll pull up on you real quick. And I have learned that there are people in this group that will pull up on me. So I think that pushes me because it gets tough and I get tired. But I remember being the 20-year-old and the 21-year-old and the 22-year-old that was married and felt like I didn't have somewhere that I could go or didn't feel comfortable talking to people about my insecurities or my struggles or what I felt like I wasn't doing right and what I felt like I couldn't do for my husband. So I needed that space then and I have it now. I can't afford to lose it again.
I love it.
Great.
Wow, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, y'all be dropping these chicken nuggets and dipping them in Chick-fil-A sauce for real, or take the strawberry and dip it in Nutella. for my barista. Well, guys, are there any last words, encouraging words you can say to any of the people who are on here or will be looking at this later on? What are the encouraging words you can say to our people? I know
Well,
people
I'm
want to
gonna
say a lot.
say I don't know if I'm saying it to the audience, but for you, Lauren, I want to say that I know you when you came on, you said that you saw me in church and whatever, but I've been watching you in church for years, like literally for years, and I knew exactly who you were because you were amazing in praise dancing, and I could not wait to see you perform every time you did it. Me, my daughter, we were like, man, is Lauren dancing? Is Lauren dancing? So
Wow.
I want to say that this moment right now, this what you're doing right now, that what you were doing then, ministering and worshiping and leading, that built you. It sets you up to do exactly what you're about to do now. Right now, I can only speak it into the universe that the platform for you will be so huge, so huge. You've taken this thing, this group, this fearless woman group, the scariest fearless woman, and you have turned it into a beast. So I've sat back and I've watched it. I've supported it wholeheartedly. Anytime there's a need, anytime you need me to share, anytime you want me to add 5, 10, 15 women, I'm going to do that. But you've taken it, and because of you, because of your spirit, because of who you are, because of how obedient you've been to God, it's about to be something big. You have to honestly pray and get ready for it because it's bigger than what you can imagine. It's way bigger than what you can imagine. The platform that you're setting is huge.
I've received that from you, Ramona. It gets discouraging at times, but that's because the enemy is trying to protect my mind, like real talk. And so I've been trying to learn how to. I got a choice. I can either allow the enemy to keep telling me that I'm not good enough or I can't do it, or I can choose to hear the truth of what God says. Because God doesn't say that I can't do this. God says you are more than a conqueror. God says I can do all things through Christ that gives me strength. So, with that being said, I be trying to be as rooted and grounded as I can with Him so that I can ensure that I know this platform is not about me. And I know this platform is not about me. I don't want the accolades, I don't want the shine or whatnot. I appreciate that. Like, people like you make me want to push forward towards the mark of greatness. And when I say I want everybody to win, I want everybody to win. Like on a daily basis, I try to figure out what can I do to help another woman. What can I do to be a servitude toward her? I don't care if I have to be I have to carry some trays for her event. I will do that because I'm no better than her. If I have to get up there and clean up for her event, I will do so. Y'all just call me and I am there. I don't care because the thing is, I am helping. I'm a helper. I'm a server, and I'm no greater than any woman that is here on this platform. And I love each and every one of you guys. Like we might not be cool like that, but I love you guys, and I love what y'all do. Like seriously, y'all have no idea of how much I appreciate y'all and how much y'all inspire me to keep going. So y'all keep going and y'all keep pressing because I know Fit Girl Gang got something. I know Naughty and Nice got something, and I know that Black Girls of Texas got something going on too. And I know y'all are doing things behind the scenes, and I needed people to see them behind the scenes people so they can see where you are and where you coming from. Who is Idella Goddess? Anybody know who that is? Hey girl, hey, we're gonna say hey to you anyway, so we don't care. Hey sis. But any more last words before no, first of all, I want y'all to tell this is how we're gonna do it. You're gonna tell them who you are and what things you got going on besides your Facebook groups. If you have any businesses that you got, you better put that out there now. We trying to network everything. So whatever you got, sis, you better say it now. Okay? I'm giving y'all a platform.
So I'll say my name is Nisha Frazier, and I recently relaunched my business as a virtual assistant. So that is super exciting and super nerve wracking all at the same time. In addition to my business as a peer romance consultant and my group, my husband is in his very first year as a little league team owner. And I don't know why they signed me up to be a cheer director, y'all, because cheering is not my ministry, okay? But they did anyhow. So I say it all the time. This mentoring young boys is his heart, and mentoring the girls is mine. So when you invited me to be a part of this, I said hashtag do it scared because I am a behind the scenes back row saint. Okay, I find comfort there. But I see in little bits and pieces that he's throwing me out there towards the front. So as a director, I am looking for coaches. And so if y'all like cheering and y'all out there and want to coach with the Little League team in Dallas, let me know. We are Triple D Buckeyes. That is the name of his team. And I don't know, it's new for all of us, but if he's laying the bricks, I'm gonna be right there building it with him. So
You better say that,
let's
sis.
I
go.
know that's right.
You better build. Y'all better build together. All right.
Listen, honey.
K-Mo, what you got going on?
Not much. So I have my thing I do is called Living Mo Life. It's basically, I just show people the pieces of me. I'm a fashionista, so I love creating content, taking pictures of my outfits. I'm building up my YouTube channel, which is also Living Mo Life. And I'm also going to be showing my fitness journey. So I'm going to join your group that I've been on since March. I've been doing really good. I was 20 pounds since March. So yeah, I'll be documenting that as well.
Congratulations to you. And
Can you find
Thank
me
you.
some outfits?
I
Help
sure can.
me.
I low on the low style people. I done told the world,
yes,
but very low. Because I have a different eye for fashion that people like. I put stuff together that you wouldn't think go together, but then when I put it together, people like, that's
Yeah.
actually cute.
Yeah.
So yeah.
yeah, because I was looking
Okay,
at.
don't be ignoring me when I slide in your DMs because I will put on a t-shirt and a tights in a minute and call it a day. So
Just make sure you harass me, girl, because my inbox is getting flooded. So just make sure you
Yeah,
harass me.
this is recorded, right? So when I be blowing her up, she can't come back and be like, "Why is you?" She said harass her. Okay, I just want to make sure.
noted. Duly noted. All right, Miss Lamona, what you got going on?
Whew. There is not enough time in the day now. I am, which is almost over. I own a tax office, and this year I kind of split with my partner, which we are cool with each other. We just kind of severed the partnership of 5 years, and it's kind of time for me to go my own separate way. So I did that, and I'm kind of scared about it, but I'm opening my own tax office for next season. I'll be opening one in the DFW area, one here in Houston, and one in Waco. Um, Also, I'm a realtor, so I went and studied to take my broker's license. I just passed that. So
Yeah.
I'm opening with the tax office it's kind of a little umbrella type thing, like a financial group. So I'm going to be opening my own real estate firm, which is called Prime Real Estate Property and something like that. I haven't really came up with the actual name. Um, so I'm really, really excited about that, but scared at the same time. And of course, I am the founder of Fit Girl Gang, and it is a full-fledged nonprofit organization. So we got our 501c3 status, and under that umbrella, because before I did Fit Girl Gang, I was mentoring young girls, and I had what's called Girl Power. And Girl Power just takes young girls from the age of 6 years old on up to 13, 14, 15 years old, up until right when they get that ripe age of 17, because at that time it's something else. So I would take these young ladies and mentor them and talk to them and love on them and just build up their self-esteem so that they can become really, really strong young Black women. Girl Power, and I realized that I could not mentor young ladies without, and if it was crazy at home, and I'm just mentoring the young girl at home, and she's going back home into the crazy, I'm beating a dead horse. So what I started doing was mentoring the parents too, which kind of really, really turned into Fit Girl Gang, kind of beside my own, journey. But a lot of the women that are in that group their daughters were my daughters. They were my mentees. So that was something that kind of came about after that, but it just kind of turned into a whole program where we mentor young girls, and then people would come up and say, "Hey, my son need this, my son need that." So we switched over and had Girl Power, we had Teen Power, which had boys and girls. And you would be amazed that when you get a group of teenagers, 17, 16, 17, 18 years old, um, the things that they talk about, the things that they share with you, the things that they have to get off their chest, and how they open up when they know and they can trust that it's not going nowhere besides where it is right now. So, and before I go, I want to say that we did this one thing that was so cool called Trash Can Day. And it was trash. I mean, basically you throwing it in the trash. So you come to the circle and you write down what you got going on. If it's good, I mean, if it's bad, you want to write it down on the paper, because we gonna throw it in the trash. We gonna get over it, and we gonna move forward. Or it was just so amazing and so heartwarming to be able to see these kids come into their own and hold their heads up. So that's kind of what I got going on. It's a whole lot right now. And like I said, it's not enough hours in the day, because I literally wake up around 4:30 every day. I gotta go work out. I gotta come back. I gotta get to work. I mean, work my job. When I leave the job, I work out again, and I'd come back home and work on my own business until about 11, 12, maybe 1 in the morning. So it's literally not enough hours. But the thing about it is that, and I'm going to say this and be out of here because I got to go. I asked God to enlarge my territory.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand why I kept saying that. I kept saying, God, enlarge my territory. And it was really, really crazy because I kept saying it just out of the blue. And all these things start to happen, and all these doors start to open at once. So here I am.
Hmm. I loved
Yeah.
it. That was beautiful. Oh, she done inspired me. Well, that concludes our Fearless Friday chat. I want to thank Lamona and Nisha and Kamo for taking the time out to be here in this space, in this virtual space. I really appreciate that. Make sure Lamona to send your address so I can give you your Amazon gift card. Congratulations to you. If you would like to follow these ladies, remember Lamona's of a big girl gang. Nisha is naughty and nice ladies only, and K-Mo has Black Girls of Texas, and of course me, I have the Serious Fearless Woman. You may follow the Serious Fearless Woman, and you may also follow me on Facebook, Lauren Kelly Scott, or on Instagram, LK Fearless. This is LK Scott saying good night, and y'all be fearless in these streets.